I can't remember if I've used this in a video before. This is all in Italian, which has to mean it's good. Because it's all in Italian, I had to refer to my Vivino app to even know what I'm drinking, so hold on one second. It's called Borrigiano Valdarno di Sopra 2017. So it has 3.6 out of 5 stars on Vivino. It is a Tuscan red, and the grapes in this are Sangiovese and Syrah. It says it has notes of black cherry, blackberry, black currant, pepper, dried herbs, and mint. So this is my favorite part. It tells you where the wines rank in the world and within its region. It says it's top 16% wines in the world and top 21% of the wines from the Toscana region. I feel just like I'm in Italy, but I'm not at all. You guys, it's summertime. Everyone wants to look beachy. Everyone wants to look glowy. If you don't want to look beachy and glowy all the time, I don't even know who you are as a person. This is technically a look for the summertime. However, any time of year you rock this, you're just gonna look youthful and healthy and glowy. So to me, this is sort of like a year-round fabulous look. Whenever I wear this, people are like, you look so healthy, you just look so refreshed. Did you have a vacation? Funny you should ask, I just got back from Tuscany. I was basically Diane Lane and Under the Tuscan Sun. Just kidding, it's makeup. So I moisturized my skin, and now I'm gonna go in with this Glam Glow Glow Starter. This is just a really nice illuminating moisturizer. It does smell kind of tropical, so that's fun and summery. You guys know I love my NARS Pure Tinted Radiant Moisturizer. So I like to put my foundation onto my skin first and then pat it in with a sponge or use a makeup brush. The reason being is that you waste less product that way. If you put it directly onto the sponge is gonna soak up a lot of product before it even hits your skin. So if you guys didn't catch my last video, I just wanna let you know that I am doing a giveaway. It's running this week as well, so you should definitely click the link below in my description box. Check out the last video for what's included in the giveaway package. Side note, it's all fabulous ColourPop products, so you pretty much don't want to miss out on that. ColourPop. Now I'm going to use my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and this baby is almost out. You could also wear this to the beach. You know what I mean? Because, you know, duh, it's a beach look. Whenever I go to the beach, I'm just giving you full-on 70 SPF and a completely bare face because, I don't know, guys, I get sweaty. I like to go into the water. You know what I mean? Like, all that makeup's just gonna look bedraggled and busted as hell at the end of the day. No judgment if you guys do wear makeup to the beach, but I will say, I don't know, there's just something really cool and confident about seeing a woman who's just au naturel. I mean, men don't have to worry about this shit. Do you ever think about that? I've worked for several companies that in their policies, they have required that women wear some form of makeup so that they look put together. Sexist! And don't even get me started on the expectation for women to wax every part of their body, because that's a whole other can of worms. That's like another video altogether. Sorry, not sorry. If I'm not feeling it that day, I'm gonna walk around New York City like a hairy beast and you're all gonna like it. Whew, I'm salty today. So now I'm gonna go into my ColourPop blush sticks. I used this in my last video and I am in love with it. This is in the color More is More, which to me is just the perfect name for a blush because that's exactly how I feel about blush. I mean, I'm not saying you gotta walk around town like a lady of the night in a Charles Dickens novel, okay? But what I am saying is stop being scared of blush because it makes you look alive. Just going to rub it on my fingers here. Look how pretty that is. Okay, why did I put this on my left hand? I have zero control. Maybe I am about to look like a streetwalker in a Charles Dickens novel. The reason I'm loving this product in particular for this look is because there is a little bit of sheen to it, and we're going for a super glowy look. More is more. Now I'm gonna take my MAC Next to Nothing powder. I have not broken this out in a hot second because, I don't know, I feel like I was using it in every single video and I was starting to feel a little bit insecure about that. MAC Next to Nothing powder, it's just that you're super popular and I had to put you away for a little while, but I'm so glad you're back, girl. I've gotten just a few comments that certain people are really missing my platinum blonde hair. But as you guys get to know me, you'll realize that I'm a big change person. I love to mix things up. I get bored with my hair and I kind of wanted to do something just a little bit fresh and natural. Also, the expense and the upkeep of that was a bitch. There's definitely a reason why you see barely anyone maintaining platinum hair for more than like a couple years. It's just a lot. Now I'm gonna use my ColourPop pressed bronzer in the shade Afternoon Delight. Taking this Luxie tapered highlighter brush, I think it's really nice to apply bronzer with. So I was using like a little bit coarser haired brush to apply my bronzer for a long time, and then I just felt like it wasn't blending it as well. So we're gonna give this a whirl. Key to bronzer is go very gradually and very lightly and build it up. Going from the temple down into the cheek, the bridge of the nose, this little spot right here makes a lot of sense as well, because when you get sunburned or a little bit sun-kissed, you definitely see color right there. Really make sure you get really, really close, almost into your hairline, unless of course you have super duper light hair, and then your hair will get bronzer on it, so don't do that. You want it to look seamless, right? You don't want it to look like your bronzer stops and then your scalp starts. That's just not a cute look. And I just do the very, very top of my forehead. Like, don't get too far down because, well, for me, I have a few forehead wrinkles that are genetic. Thank you, Father. If I get too much powder of any kind on that, be it setting powder or bronzer, it kind of makes me look old. Guys, they put a bunch of new videos on the Crew TV for July, so get ready for some opinions. So there's this movie called Second Act with Jennifer Lopez and Leah Remini, kind of like that dumb rom-com thing that I would never see in theaters, but having a bottle of wine in my cabin and there's nothing else to watch, all right, fine. Oh, and Vanessa Hudgens is in it as well. And I have to say, she is really good. I mean, after High School Musical, I feel like those people really had to prove themselves. You know what I mean? Like, I was super skeptical about Zac Efron, super skeptical about Vanessa Hudgens. You know what, guys? They're killing it. They're gorgeous and they're talented. Rude. The reason I bring up that movie is because, as we all know, Jennifer Lopez has like the most gorgeous caramel skin on the face of the freaking earth. I just have to say, her makeup in the movie is so heavy for how gorgeous she is, and I'm like, Jennifer, you don't need that. It's just like her concealer is super light, and then she is so contoured, and they did the thing with the bronzer where they take it up on her temple and into her forehead, but it's so heavy and it really ages her and it bums me out. She's so stunning. She just doesn't need all of that. Just another example of how as we get older, less is more, except for blush. You know who the star of that movie is for me? Leah Remini. She's a really great actor. She's so dry. Her comedic timing is on point. Leah Remini is the funny second banana sidekick we all need in our lives. I spent the last 8 minutes bronzing, so I think we're good. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is eyes, and it's going to be a real simple look, guys. Now I'm just going to take that bronzer. You can use any bronzer, any brown shade you want, depending on your skin tone. Super simple. I'm just going to use it as my eyeshadow. Because again, we don't want this to look like we put a lot of work into it. A beachy look is all about looking no nonsense, so we don't want to do any kind of like really intense eyeshadow here. This is like one of my favorite blushes right now. This is the Milani blush in Coral Cove. I'm going to just kind of very lightly go in with that over the bronzer just to give it that cute little California vibe, you know? Kind of warm things up a little bit more and make it monochromatic with the rest of our face. If this look was a song, it would be Hotel California. Guys, I could sing you any Eagles song any time of day. The Eagles are basically my life. Maybe that's what I should call this tutorial, a Hotel California look. I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Dark Brown. You know what else is playing on the Crew channels, which is Soup's Random? Tool Time. Like, what? I think I pretty much saw all the seasons when I was growing up. Man, I'll tell you what, that show has not aged well. Yet I'm still watching it. Just all those like lame jokes about men versus women, tools, boys will be boys, grown. Why did we think this was good? And what a good sport that actress was who played the wife. What was her name? I love her. Okay, so now I'm going in with my Glossier Boy Brow, and I'm just feathering my brows because you know I love that. So now I'm gonna do my mascara. I'm not gonna line my eyes today because again, I just want a really fresh, clean eye. So I'm going to go in with a mascara that gives a little bit more impact. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. I was just thinking, you know what other character I thought was really clever on that show? Wilson. You know, he was a neighbor who was always hiding his face behind the fence and giving Tim Allen all this advice on, I don't know, I guess basically how to be a decent human being. Really, if you go back and watch some of the things that Tim has to talk to Wilson about, it's like the most basic shit. Wilson, I just can't figure those women out with all their feelings and emotions and thoughts. I'm gonna get someone in the comments who's gonna come at me being like, you're a man hater, stop hating on men. Calm down. I think for some reason all the straight white men are gonna be okay. She's sassy. So now I'm gonna go in with that gorgeous coral blush right on the apples. And you could literally be on death's door and someone did this look on you and people would be like, oh my God, she's never looked better. Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely face. Any room at the Hotel California. Any time of year you can find it here. Now we are going to do our lips. This is one of my favorite lip glosses. It is Pat McGrath's Lust Gloss in the color Twilo. It isn't terribly sheer. It's pretty opaque. The texture of this lip gloss is so beautiful. It's not sticky, it's not tacky, it's just like butter. This is such a great summertime product because it's just easy. You could even apply this without a mirror, and I am a big fan of that. And then we are going to just be a little bit extra, make our lips super juicy with my Glossier Clear Lip Gloss. Oh, shit, I almost forgot I want to use this product. Okay, nope, we're going back. This is the Dose of Colors Supreme Glow Highlighter in the shade Melonade. It's this really beautiful sort of blush rose gold color. I absolutely love it. You could use this as a blush. For me, it's not quite pigmented enough for what I like in a blush, but it is a gorgeous highlight. So we're gonna do this and then another highlighter. Get ready, we're gonna get glowy up in here. Stunning. I'm just gonna dust that over my eyelid too, just to kind of tie everything together. And now I'm gonna go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. We're gonna be just a little glow bunny here. And this is something I don't normally do, but Bailey Sarian, who I've mentioned in other videos, does this all the time, and I think it looks really gorgeous. If you just hit right above your brow bone, like right there, it's very subtle, but when the light hits it in the right way, it looks just so dewy and glowy and gorgeous. You can kind of see a little bit right there where the light is glinting off of the highlighter. Look how beautiful and natural that looks. I'm gonna do my Cupid's bow, and I'm gonna apply it with my finger just to have a little bit more control. Also just gonna go in with my MAC Soft and Gentle and put a little bit on my brow bone. Yas, queen. Okay guys, so this is the finished beachy glowy look. Look at that highlighter, but you'll notice that it's not anything crazy looking. It's really well blended. Also, you can never go wrong with a bronzy coral tone. It is so flattering and just looks like instant health. You could drink a green juice, you could go to the gym, or you could just do this makeup look. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys are digging on my videos, please do subscribe, share, and like, and click that little bell right beneath the video with the parentheses around it. That is going to alert you anytime I drop a new video. Okay, bye.